Well, now it's time to catch up with the man who has the real opinion, Gino Reynolds. So, Gene, tell me, you went and saw Haywire and Underworld 4, right, over the weekend. So, tell me, what's the consensus on it?
Well, first of all, I did a little bit of verses on my blog. If you want to see the results of that, you can go to my blog.
Okay.
I'll start with Haywire. Haywire could have been very good. It looked good, sounded good.
I know. I remember you were all excited about it.
The music was great. The fights were intense. The fact that they played no music during the fights, you heard every punch, kick, bone breaking.
Yeah.
The acting was just bad. You have a cast that you had in that movie, and it was as bland as it was. It's
Michael
unforgivable.
Douglas,
boring.
Yeah.
They just seemed like they were going through the motions.
Flat, huh?
And Gina Carano, though she looks nice and she knows how to fight and everything else, I think this was too big of a project for her to just really start with, because she really didn't handle emotions too well. She just kind of would say her lines. And
Okay, so it was it was sort of her debut performance in film.
she's been in some smaller fight films, based on, underground fighting and stuff like that. Stuff that was straight to DVD. This was her first major role, and I didn't think it went too well.
Flat a little there.
But as an action star, if she gets her acting down, I think she could be very good, because she can put on a fight scene very well. She took a lot of beatings through this movie from other people and would have to fight back, and that stuff was good, but it was the acting that hurt that film.
Gotcha. All right, so Underworld, I know at first you were thinking that it wasn't going to be that good. How did it turn out?
Not a fan of the first two. Didn't watch the third one because it was a prequel. Didn't need to.
Completely.
This one, though I didn't think it was great, it was a lot better than the first two. They actually gave the main character Celine some emotions this time around.
That's Kristen.
That's Kate Beckinsale.
Kate Beckinsale.
They made her actually feel pain and sadness, and you actually got to see that character develop a little more than just I'm pretty and I can shoot guns. They let her do a lot of fist fighting and stuff like that in this film, which actually helped, because the other films all she did was shoot guns and use the occasional sword or something like that. This time they let her fight a little more. The story wasn't great, but at least it had a decent story to it.
Okay, great. And out of the two, who do you think won?
By my criteria, like I said, check out the blog, but I honestly think Underworld was the better film.
All right, well, thank you so much, Gino. We look forward to your movies this weekend as well. We'll be right back.